set this up. These. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Name a car for a edit. Daniela, let's go with Maserati. Porsche. Are those car names, right? Thank you so much for stopping by, Daniela. How are you doing? Let's bring this over here. What did I do? What did I do? BMW. We have Acura. Choose. Okay. I'm trying. I'm not really a car person. So that doesn't help. Mustang. I like Mustang. 68 Mustangs. It's pretty funny. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm not really good at cars, like I said. Ferrari, right? Corvette. I've driven a Corvette, so how about that? That's something. Yo, thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. We're getting ready to start a shirt. Okay, the Corvette's better. Which one's the one that won it? So we're gonna grab this large Gildan, and I'll tell you what, boy and girls, why and what design we're doing. This one over here, I love this design. How do you make rice? I think with like water and the water and the rice greens. So we love this. Can we see it? Yeah. Yo, thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. We're gonna make this on that, and the reason why we're doing it again is because this is a shaka, and it's just too thick, and I feel like too tight, and it doesn't stretch. And we do not need that right now. We need breathable cotton. So that's why ideally we're gonna look into rayon for our cotton when we start actually making our own clothes. I know it sounds like such a hyperbole, right? And what we're gonna need is we're gonna need to iron it. Very important to iron. Oh, you can't even see the action figures, guys. I'm sorry. I rocks some baggy jeans. Bro, I am not a baggy jeans CZ words wizard. I stopped wearing baggy jeans, I think like in no cap, like freshman year in high school, sophomore year in high school. Can we see the homies better? Yo, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I know this is kind of lame. I gotta come over here and we're gonna iron this shirt. Very important. And I'll tell you why. One, we want to get the creases out of here. We do not want any creases on the shirt. It ruins it. Moisture gets the moisture out of the shirt. And then you know what, guys? Honestly, too, let me go bring out some of the other stuff too that I want to work with, so you guys can see. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Shows the little toys. Yeah, you got it. They're the best. You should have been here. We ended up building these by hand. So we got the homeboy Naruto. Literally built this by scratch, piece by piece. Really cool. The Gogeta. Super fun. Super fun. They took like 2 hours to make, I'd say. They cost like about $30 a piece, so you pretty much get your money's worth. Maybe leave a little bit some decorations around here. What do you guys think about this? How does this look? I think it would look cute. It would match really well with the black and white scheme we're going with right now. So here, just so you can see, we're gonna go over there and we're literally just going to iron this shirt. Give us 1 second. And like I said, we want to iron it just to get the wrinkles out. You do not want to lay your design down and there be wrinkled and then you like miss a spot because it like wasn't fully laid down. It is literally the worst. Okay. Let's see. That's as good as it's gonna get, guys. Once again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I know it's late notice for something like this. So now we're back, and now we're gonna do. I guess first things first. Let's just lay it down here. We already did it like this, so that means we're gonna do the main big logo first. We'll move this over here. We'll move this over here for now. And what we do need now is this bad boy. We're gonna need our screen. Luffy. Digging them. Not what I need right now. Bottom piece. We're gonna need this for sure. Oh, goodness gracious. Yo, we got a comment. Yo, you should check out a rapper named Little Rizzy. Jopie? Maybe. When we get a chance, I'd be down. He sounds really new. I haven't heard of him yet. We're a little bit busy making a shirt and trying to entertain. What do we got? 82 people at the moment, so it's kind of hard to DJ around and play one thing. But I appreciate the effort that you're putting in for your boy. Really rad of you. Definitely getting really, really rad. People look up little, was it Little Rizzy? Yeah, Little Rizzy. That's hilarious. It's like a meme that we have as the older generation. Okay, so I guess at this point, let's try to get as organized as possible. We don't need this. We just need a giant Libby. Where is our one giant Libby? Because I know we haven't thrown it away yet. There she is. The queen of the hour herself. Cha-ching. Right? That's as big as it gets. Yep. There she is. I know you can't, I know it doesn't seem like much, but trust, fam, trust. So, what we're gonna do now is get it down a little bit more lower because we're gonna have to sit down for a minute. We're just gonna talk. How's everybody's day been? Everybody doing good? I think school just started again for y'all. Always be careful because now I have paint on me and we're literally dealing with a white shirt that is the worst. One touch here and the whole shirt is ruined. Done so. And here I am just like smearing on my shirt. And then here's the other things that we have to work on as well. Maybe in between we can like discuss possible projects together, brother. Let's leave that here for now. Leave this here. Here. Gotta have the drinky drink going. Loki was gonna put the Celsius as like a tag brand partnership, but they had zero commission. So talk to your boy. Send them an email or something. Be like, it's kind of hard to having content creators put your product up if you're getting zero commission. Not cool. Not the biz. But that's just me. Also, shout out to you guys for making all of this possible. Whoever liked the video, subscribed. The fact that I get to even do that and have that conversation is literally all because of you guys and your love for the channel, love for the content. So, I'm trying to see. Yeah, I think it goes this way then. I literally already made this upside down once on stream, and that was like the most embarrassing moment of my life. I'll tell you what. On like a good pair of shorts too. They're like a cherry blossom pair. They look great, but it kind of looks like she's just like hanging, like kind of like got grown off of a little branch. You see her little head like being dangled, not dangled because I don't want to make it sound like it's violent. Kind of like that Charlie XCX song, just falling from the falling from the branch. There you go. That's me doing it. There you go. I did it. I did the thing. So, on the bright side too, we have a big tournament this weekend on Sunday. So I kind of have to ask for the day off on tomorrow. Tomorrow's already Friday. So that's pretty exciting. So expect new content for all y'all volleyball players. Some new spicy Pink Pony Club exclusive coming your way. Let's see, we're almost done here. So, just need one corner, and I think we're good to go on this project to start. Literally, I feel like 90% of silk screening, 90% of whatever you're doing is just preparation. As one of my old bosses at a sushi bar used to tell me, preparation, in that accent too. It was pretty funny for a Mexican. Let's not play around and literally go corner to corner and make sure it sticks. This is my favorite design. I just bought this shirt. I do not want to mess this up. I think that's like the worst. Yeah, that's definitely like the worst mentality to have, like as a creative. Like, oh, I'm gonna mess this up. I gotta be perfect. It's like, yes, you definitely do not want to stain your project or brand new all white shirt. But then again, it's like, bro, why you buying an all white shirt? They didn't have light pink, okay? What about one in light pink, a long sleeve in light pink, and like a long sleeve in like baby blue, like teal? That would go super hard. But they didn't have that there, so you just gotta use what they got. Am I right? Am I right? So all that hard work literally just to get this. I don't think you can see it, but that's step one. Step two is laying it down. And now we're gonna go over here. And this part's always kind of like, I hate to say it, like extra tedious for me, but I feel like because I always want to get the perfect placement. So it's very important for us here to not ruin this part. Well, any part, but this part specifically. This looks good. Make sure you're nice, straightened out. Perfect. And then we still need space because we're going to put the name on top arching. And I think that's just about perfect. Let's see. How does this work one? This is good. I think so. And as you can, so you guys can see, we're using these as our inspiration. We already made these. Let us know what you guys think. I know it's pretty bad lighting. Oh, that one's just not turned around. Give us a second. But either way, let's get over here. Now we're just gonna grab some ink. Let's go over. How does that look? Obviously, we're not gonna use the white ink because white ink on a white shirt would not make any logical sense. Oh, and we are almost out of this blank ink. It's kind of scary. But when I went to Hobby Lobby to buy this shirt, I noticed they have these for 50% off. So $4.99. Really good idea. Mr. Boston, how do you have a name in English but I speak like Russian? And I can't understand. I can't read. Someone Google Translate for that for me, please. I'll make you a moderator or whatever. Someone please Google Translate for that. Me that for that. That's so cool. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mr. Boston. It means the world to me that you're here. Speaking a whole another language. That's so rad. Mr. Boston, thank you so much, bro. Now we need a squeegee. Sorry, didn't mean to be a fool for a second there. I just love that people from all over the world are here, like on this channel. It's like always was a dream of mine. So let's. I don't think we need to wet this because it's just gonna get the squeegee more messed up than it already is at the moment. So what we're gonna do now. Ooh, I just hope we have at least enough for today. I would have bought in more, but they didn't have black ink. And that was like heartbreaking because I mean I could buy white. It's kind of useful, but I still have a little bit. I have a more of a giant jug of that already still left over. Black, I feel like I'm using way more because of the fact that like I definitely like more of the light colors. Like, what do you guys think about this? This we can do with black ink, and we can't do this with white ink with like on the black shirt because like the white just seeps through the black cotton. I know. Fashion rambling, and you guys aren't here for that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Forgive me. Let's get to why you guys are here, which is the silk screening. So let's put that show on for y'all. Right? Am I right? Am I right? All right, all right, all right. Shout out to the old toe hook team in the Navy base in Wainimi. That one's for y'all. So, like I said, I think the placement is just as good as it can get. We have our roller over here. Seven and a half and 7. Just about as good as you can get. I think there we go. If we really have to be like super accurate, let's try something like that. And let's try to get you guys that perfect angle. Okay, let's try that. And we're here. We're live. This is old. If you guys know me, if you have been in any of my streams before, you guys always know this is where I feel like I take the longest because I get just so like nervous and anxious that it's just gonna all blow up in my face. I don't know. It's definitely not something that should be going through our heads when we're making creative projects like this. This is all just positive, happy energy that's just trying to leave. And we need to accept it that it's part of us. As cheesy, I know, as that sounds. Okay, too much. Oh, that's way too much, but we're here, we're now. Ooh, I could feel like I can see the bottom of it. And first things first, let's go with that side. Smear as much as you can to the other side because I know we're gonna need it. Just as ready as we're ever gonna be, right? Let it rip. That's one. And two. And like I was saying, try to do your best to get all this leftover ink. Because trust, fam, you're gonna need it later and want it. Hopefully, this, once again, like I said, I think it will last us. I think it's more than enough. Making sure I got every spot. And also looking for some napkins. Because, like I said, I'm contaminated. I got the virus, the black paint virus, by the way. Do not want to get dirty hands on the white shirt. So, let's see. Does that look? I don't know what we can do. We can do something like this. Because I really want like the reveal. You know what I'm saying? I want the reveal. Cool. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? Right? Right? Isn't that what I'm saying? Isn't that what y'all thinking? Or is it just me? Do you not think that's cool, or is it just me? Maybe it's just me, I guess. Let me know in the comments. We're gonna start washing this little screen off so we can get to the next step. And thank you so much for hanging with me so far for this long. It means the world. What a great way to celebrate 22.5K subscribers. So let me just over here. Be careful because you got literally a screen with ink next to an all white shirt. Let's see. Lift the sleeves up, and this is the worst part. Here, I'll even like show you guys. We are over here, literally just cleaning this screen we just used in a little water bucket. It's so whack, but it must be done. One, because I want to use the screen again, even though I probably should start looking into getting a new one because I can already tell a little bit of a spot smeared or like went through. It's not that it's smeared, but the screen has been used. Híjole. I want to say this is 1, 2, almost like 3 or 4 times, and I definitely do not want that to be as often as the screen gets used. Just through time, they get very worn out. I should have checked to see if there's any more ink to try to save, but I think we pretty much got everything out of there. And shout outs to our sponsor tagged product today, Crocs. If you guys are into Crocs, shop with them. I have like a little bit of a deal with them where every time you buy with them through my like link, you help a homie out. I get commission through them. That's kind of cool. I want to do also try to work something out with like some makeup products. Ladies, let me know which makeup products you guys want to see, so you guys can try to get a deal on that. That would be kind of cool. So let's try to clean up some of this wet water space that just came up. That's the one part I hate about not having a sink, I guess. Not having a sink outside. So first things first, lay the item we just cleaned off, washed off, let it dry it off. And then the next part is actually the other kind of like time consuming part, which is gonna be air drying off said shirt so we can start proceeding to the next step. Now I'm kind of wondering slash worried, oh, is it not even centered anymore? Did I off center it? It's pretty good. So back to the main course. Mr. Gorilla Pursuit VR, bro. I only speak English. What the fuck is that? Dignum. Hey, Dignum. Play OSU. Do not know what OSU is, but Mr. Gorilla Pursuit. Do not know what OSU is. Never heard of it. Chat, do you guys play? Do you guys know what that is? So we're over here. Now we're gonna get that. Put the lid on said ink that we're almost out of so it doesn't dry up. And let's put the squeegee over here for now. We don't need it at the moment. And actually, what I feel like we really need is a quick water break. Definitely feeling the dehydration from the Celtics. And I'm definitely not saying drink 8 water bottles a day, because apparently there is no scientific benefits to said myth. So, Mythbusters, take that. So now what we need is this bad boy. So let's come over here. I know this is kind of like the unpleasant part. We literally gotta dry this ink off. Also, a fun little tidbit as well is get like a parchment paper and lay it over and heat press it for a couple seconds to help get the ink to stir. I haven't tried it yet. I've really been wanting to give it a go. You can still tell where the ink spots are. These like are glossy and almost like reflecting like a puddle. And once again, thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. And now it's kind of ludicrous to ask anybody at like 11, 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock pretty much, to stay up to watch somebody just blow dry their shit. Lol. But little do they know, this little shirt, look what the tag is. It's pretty roughly in the middle, I'd say. What do you guys think? I'll show you guys once I get this whole thing done. And like I said, it's still a couple, just a couple little spots left. And what's funny too is like, I know you can't tell, but right here, there should be more highlights. So there should be more of like this separation of the black ink. It's, it's something I'm not gonna ask to redo pretty much. But it's okay. I don't know. I like it. It gives it more of a goth look anyway. Yes, some feels just about as good as it's gonna be. Alright. That was pretty cool. That's done. So next step is actually gonna be kind of like a two-parter. First things first, we're gonna bring this way. And I'll tell you why. First is because it's easier when you're doing things going up and down with silk screening. I tried once going left or right with like things like this, and it just felt weird, very uncomfortable. And that's the last thing you want to be doing feeling when you're doing art is uncomfortable, or like playing sports. Like last week, I went to open gym and played, and I was just like gassed already and just tired by like halfway the first game. And I was just like, oh, bro, no, this is not okay. It's cool that you're getting old because, it's just going to happen, but it is not cool to be getting tired so soon and be playing like trash. So instead of being upset with myself and mad, I took responsibility and accountability, and I've started running to compensate for my age. I feel like it's like the only thing I have. Like, I realize that's the only thing we have control over is how we react to those occasions, those trials and tribulations, I guess you want to call them. Because nobody wants to play bad in open court. Nobody wants to be lame. No one wants to be tired after one game, especially because you got a couple more to play. So now next step is we gotta find either the top or the bottom. And I know we have to do extra tape work for one of them because it's a brand spanking new. And bingo, found it. So, alright, back at it. We're back to story time. It's like, I feel like, but does y'all know what I'm saying? Do y'all know what I'm saying? So, we are going to tape this down. Just want to see how we look. we are gonna find something to keep us in the groove. Very important, guys, is to always be bumping, digging them. We have full games with live with new music, their playlist. And if you guys are ever like bored of what you guys are listening to, or just feel like you need something new, throw one of those bad boys on and go for a run. That's pretty much what I've been doing. I need to make a specific one for running next, and I'm for sure gonna throw on some. Expect some hop along, some Joyce Manor. This is some behind the scenes. This is almost like that producers conference. So you guys have got that behind the scenes scoop. Like obviously don't want to use like cheesy rock songs, but I was listening. I have Prayers of a Refuge on one of my games, one of my playlists on. And, it's a good song. It claps. But I feel like it definitely shows my age. Almost done here. What about y'all? What do you guys are bumping right now currently? What do you guys listen to when you guys are at the gym? Let us know in the comments below. There's 42 of y'all, and you guys are just watching, not commenting. That's kind of crazy. Bless you guys so much, by the way. I never thought I'd have that many people ever like sitting here watching me do this. I'm just taping. I dreamt of it, but I never thought it'd happen. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are literally helping a dream come true, and I'll like forever be indebted to you guys. You know, that's just me being real. Like that's pretty good. So now what we need to do is we're gonna need to get some paper, and we're gonna tape off the sections. Let's see. I think stop. I think a good rule to also implement is gonna be don't be cheap. Don't try to like reuse a piece of paper because you might mess a wet spot on it or some ink on it, so and it might land on your current project. Kind of like I was talking about too. Don't just keep using the same screen over and over again. Very, very important. I don't know how to say it, but the clothes need to be as clean as some of the plays that we post up. So that means like no tearing from crickets, because cricket vinyl tears on you. This silkscreen ink, most of from what I've noticed in my personal experience, most of those colors are not like actual good options to use. The only ones I've had any kind of success with is black. White white ink with a black shirt gets you like a. I know we're going on a tangent, but I just feel like it's kind of important. So white ink on black shirts, if you notice, it kind of looks almost like they're almost like it gets soaked in. It's not 100% clear and white. Like just in this one spot alone, I feel like some of it, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I know when you get into, maybe I'm just being picky, but it's pretty good. I like it. I really love the black though. Give me 1 second. Like this is pretty much the exact same thing we're doing right now again. Like the black just seeps all the way through and like goes through the white. And it leaves no like almost no question to the eye that, oh yeah, that thing is not coming off. I think that's pretty cool. That's my favorite thing about the black ink on white. This pink right here. Give me 1 second. Like I said, same thing. You can definitely like, you just know that that ink is not going anywhere. I feel like white wouldn't go well with that kind of color, obviously. So, anyways, thanks. Sorry about that. Sorry, a little tangent. Let's get back to what we came here to do, which is literally more silk screening. Yay! Trust, fam. Trust. I'm actually very excited. I know I don't sound like it. Take a little drink. Also, let us know what's your favorite design in the comment section so we know that's like the direction to keep going towards. We're always looking forward to listening to what the community thinks is cool. Always take your time because you do not want to miss any spots when you're doing, I call it like cover ups. Whoa. See, I already kind of goofed it. Let's do something like that. I think that should help. Okay, cool. Let's do this right here, should help. And then something like right here. And then over here, we need to get rid of something like this. Just to make sure nothing moves out of place that we don't want. We want everything nice and tight, nice and secure. Boom. Screen done. So now we're going to put this to work. Like Rihanna once said. So let's get you guys closer to the action. Nobody wants to be far away and feeling excluded. That I feel like is like the worst. So we are over here now trying to get the shirt lined up with the name. A couple things we want to make sure they're close to enough space and 4 inches from the D, and yeah, it's just about, what are we at, like, it could go a little bit that way is what we're trying to tell you. Just about. What do you guys think? Closer of a circle? Because I really like how the bottom here, I like how we kept the bottom close to his feet. I think that was really good of an idea. I kind of wish we got the name on the top a little bit lower to his head, but I definitely want to make sure we don't make a giant hole in the shirt, pretty much, just between the name and the character. That makes sense. Let us know if you guys understand what I'm talking about. So either way, it's coming to that time again where we got to get to the nitty gritty. Everything once again looks pretty good. Let's see where let's start. Pretty much a 4. Like a 4. It's definitely like 4.5. So I feel like that's good. How far is that? This is 3, and I feel like that was like a little too far. This is it's just about 2.5. Let's give it a look. It's pretty much as even as it can be. Perfect. Just make sure everything is nice and covered. Just in case. A little extra protection. I know we don't need it, but hey, better be safe than sorry. Making sure everything's nice and tight, linear. All right, moment of truth, guys. Let's try to get 40 people before we get this laid down. But hey, if we don't, 39 is getting enough. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah. Black ink, we summon you with the power of courage and the love of friendship. We will finish this shirt. Literally feel almost like, obviously, like Sailor Moon. With the power of love, I'll punish you. Something like that, right? I think that should be good enough for now. Ooh, watch out, like we said. There's some water. Oh, we got so lucky too that we actually put that piece of paper there. All right, let it rip. Really, Amanda Walsh? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a blessing to literally be able to do this for you guys and have an audience. Like, thank you guys so much. To you, you have no idea. Like, I almost feel like it's more nerve wracking when you don't have an audience than when you do. And you guys are literally being the greatest ever by just hanging in there and being patient with me while I do this. Once again, be very, very careful. Your hands are contaminated. You just silk screened. Let's try to get a good angle for y'all. Oh, thank you so much, Amanda. That's the best. I love when that happens. How'd you just come across my channel? Just because I was on live? Did you find one of my videos, one of my shorts? So, this is like, I think, the best angle. Let us know, and let us know how we could become a better content creators to keep you around. Just scrolling through. Oh my god, that's so cool. Well, thank you so much, Miss Amanda. You literally made our day. We try to do this like every day, some form of live streaming. Hello, first time seeing you. Ombo 15, thank you so much. Yes, that was so satisfying. Yes, oh my gosh, yes, Amanda. That's what we do here all the time. And Mr. Omba 15, welcome. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. Anybody else that are first time viewers, thank you so much for stopping by. How do I look? How does it look? Thank you so much, Ombot 15. So, Ombot 15, thank you for stopping by. First timer, I love it. Amanda Walsh, thank you so much for stopping by as a first timer. Thank you so much for subscribing. That literally means the world to me. Did I do it right? Did it? I hope you guys saw it. If not, oh well, too late. Yes, thank you so much, guys. If you guys could also hit the like on the stream to help it grow, get more people. You guys literally are making the Digging Arm Army grow, and that's awesome. That's so like, oh, I almost want to cry right now. That was like you guys literally just did the coolest moment of my life. Thank you guys. So we're gonna let this dry off for a second. What I do want to do, we'll do it this way. I think this looks better because we gotta let this dry off, and we also gotta get the next screen ready. And what I want to do is actually go through some of the next like wave of clothes we're gonna work on next. See, so you guys can stay up to date. How does that sound? Or not fun? Sorry, didn't mean to lose like that many people. We're gonna do this first. Let us know what you guys think so far of our newest and favoriteest shirt slash character slash volleyball player slash libero. Her name is Libby Luna. Thank you guys so much. Let me see. I know what I can do just to give you guys like a little bit more of a bird's eye view. And plus, I like to do this because I think it gives the you guys more of a. I don't know if the word I'm looking for is more like a atmospheric environment by constantly changing the angles. Because I know sometimes it gets boring watching or looking at the same thing. And trust me, I'm literally the guy that's in the backyard just here. So I can almost imagine like that's how you guys feel, like suffocating. So we need our A++ hair dryer to activate. I know, literally like the most annoying part of this whole thing. We gotta do this, and we actually do gotta wash off the screen too, because we do not want that paint to dry off in between the mesh. So now we just need the bottom, and we're pretty much done with the back, and we're just gonna put the front. We have like a little like 5x5 of her that we're gonna put on the right hand corner pocket. And this is volleyball. fashion etiquette 101 with digging on. Right? Is that what I guess that's what I call it? Kind of like a fashion seminar. Kinda a little bit. I don't want to put myself. I'm not trying to put myself on the pedestal or anything. I'm just a humble libero. So this is gonna have to be here for a while either way. Let's get to the next step. Yeah. So let's give you guys something like that. Ooh, literally almost put the tripod on the screen, and that would have been a bad time. So, like we said, next step is now we're gonna come over here, and once again wash off said screen. And then also the best part is like I feel like we've gotten so much progress and in such a short amount of time that we're gonna start looking into getting a finished product out for y'all. I know that's really important. Maybe something like that. We're gonna need to go this way. Perfect. So first things first, wash off said screen. Always a drag. It feels so uncomfortable, and I forgot to check to see if I already feel like I'm washing off the ink that we should have saved. Híjole. Literally just washing money down the drain right now. And as a small business slash you fund everything yourself, you don't really have money to be burning like that. Yes, we're lucky that Hobby Lobby is having a great sale. I'm not sponsored by Hobby Lobby, by the way. It'd be really cool if I was. But once again, they didn't have black to buy more. So that was. I'm definitely going to go back again and check. It's too good of a deal not to, because if you just do the math, I have a giant joke right here. We'll do craft math, DIY crafting math. We're digging on 101. We're just pumping out episodes left and right now. So first things first, get your this Luffy. We don't care for Luffy right now. We're not throwing him away. We just don't really care for him. We're gonna need this. It's crazy too. This is probably like the newest screen that I have, and we've already used it twice this week. It's been a pretty busy week. I feel like we've got made, like I said, a lot of great progress. I'm a big fan of the. I look like Jeffrey Dahmer but brown. How? Jeffrey Dahmer had like glasses and like and interesting, Miss Aurora. But thanks for stopping by, anyways. How are you doing? How was your day? I don't think I've ever seen Jeffrey Dahmer with a beret. That's interesting. I would kind of wish I could. I might go back to the the replay of this just to highlight that comment and put it up on my Instagram. It's kind of funny. Okay, so check. Okay, our screen. I guess let the chat know, or ask the chat, ask the internet. Internet, do I look like Jeffrey Dahmer, but brown? It's very interesting. Very, very interesting, Miss Aurora. Anyways, make sure we get our screen with no ink. We don't want ink on anything. And then what we're gonna need to grab is this bad boy over here. So what we're gonna do, migrate this way. We're gonna come this way. And if anybody got any questions, let us know. We're gonna be here for a minute or two. We're just gonna be taping once again. Finishing up the bottom. Pretty exciting. I feel like we're getting a little faster at this too, because I remember it would be like 30 minutes per screen. And when did this start? Don't really know. When did we start, guys? How long have we been streaming for? An hour. So yeah, I guess technically about the same. 30 minutes per. Okay, cool. It's like Amanda was saying, like this is pretty satisfying because it takes like half an hour just to get your results. But these results, obviously if you don't lose your shirt, are for a lifetime because it doesn't tear, it doesn't fade. I feel like this is all coming back to the tangent I started earlier, because that's like what the big, obviously, like competitors are known for. So we just got to play their game, but with what makes us us, which is the love of anime and volleyball. Just about ready. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's night been? Anybody have any exciting plans this weekend? If you guys are in local, the 805 area, we are throwing a 80s disco night this Friday, which is tomorrow, in Ventura. Free before 9, $5 after. Everyone who's of age should come down and boogie, have some fun. Be nice to meet people. I feel like those are the only times I ever leave. That and volleyball. volleyball, dancing, and work. Oh, and running. Definitely need to start planning our 2028 Olympic trip in Los Angeles. That's gonna be insane. Just the obviously, I know it sounds crazy to think so far away and hyperbole, but like, I've never been prepared for anything like that, so I might as well try to be prepared now. Like, they're literally gonna be down this, once again, not like literally, but remotely down the street. The best players all in the world in one place. Please sign us up. Isn't that right, Naruto? Yeah, I want to play volleyball. Believe it. This is my Rasengan volleyball jutsu. That's probably what he would say. Maybe. I digress. Cool. And like I said, I want to kind of keep it like it's almost like she's stepping on the name. So, what we're all here for. Time to do some final calculations, make sure nothing's too far off. And I guess start asking what you guys wanted to see on the for the next part. Do you guys want to see me flip it around and do the front? Okay, there's our ruler. I was looking for that this whole time. Or you want to see us do the front of the pink shirt, which is probably gonna still be the same design. Go Libby, Team Libby for life. That's us. See, there's that. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, guys. Those nerves are coming back. Every time we get to this part of the project, I feel like I get nervous. So let's try. And that whole bag over there on the corner, guys. If you're wondering, it's all blank clothes that we need to work on. So I guess that part's pretty exciting. And actually, I have something that I think would be kind of exciting too. Give me a second. Bear with me, guys. See what kind of angle we can get over here for this last little spot. Trying to get something epic over here. And when I mean epic, I mean like literally like epic. Like for real, like bird's eye view. Am I right or am I right? So now what we need gonna be our squeegee. So let's go grab it. Leave it over here. The perfect spot for it for now. These cords I kind of wish I could do something with, but not as much. So can't really complain or do anything about it. So let's not worry about it. Cool. Just trying to make sure everything looks as good as it can. Feel like maybe they can go over a little, just like a. And I'll tell you why I went lower and a little bit more to the right. I went lower so I can have more, continue having this space between the numbers and her hair. And I went more to the right because I feel like the O and the B need to be a little bit more centered, just a tad bit. I feel like the D and the Koji sign, I believe that's what it's called, what they're called. Maybe we're a little bit more one towards the left. So here's the Koji. That's where it starts. And now it's more lined up. And then the O where it ends is more lined up where like the O begins or ends, I want to say. So I think that was a great call. So we're gonna find out right now either way. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. This has probably been the most successful stream. Well, it definitely is the most successful stream we've ever had. And it's all because of you guys. So thank you guys once again so much for helping making this happen. So we're gonna grab our little paint spreader. We're going to spill some ink and pray. Psych, not pray. We're gonna smear, squeegee, and then that's it. And then lift. This is taking so long. We don't need a lot. We just need enough. I feel like Randy when he's cooking, just waiting to get the finished product so it can be like cream fraiche. I think that should be more than plenty. That's just a little reinsurance. I know we're covered, but better be safe than sorry. I always say, am I right or am I right? If you'd rather be safe than sorry, give me a hell yeah. That's my best Stone Cold Steve Austin impression right there. I'm pretty proud of it. Well, goddamn it, I'll tell you what. If you don't give this digging up a subscription, I'm gonna have to go over there and whip that. Sorry, I want to finish up that little monologue, but I got caught up. Save as much ink as possible. Once again, that's all we're doing right now. I already see like some of the ink that we can save. Everything looks good. Looks great, to be honest. There's that. You just want to be careful. I'm not talking to you guys, but talking to myself, because when I lift it, so I might just lift it this way because this ink over here is kind of like on one side. I was looking for some napkins to wipe my hands with before I set this. So right now the name of the game is to lift up the screen, get that ink, and put it in the plastic. Go team. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. I know it's kind of weird. It looks great, but like I said, it's because I know I've used this screen way too many times. The bottom is definitely not as pristine as it should be. But hey, it was a $6 shirt. Ooh, be careful. See, like I said, I knew it. There's a good amount on this one specific side, close to the edge, that we can totally try to save. And that's literally what I'm doing right now. Trying to. Captain, save some ink. Just because we're in fear that Hobby Lobby might not have some tomorrow for us. And that might be a real fear. Like, I went on, I want to say Wednesday, yesterday, before work. And I've gone so many times for other reasons. I know that they restock on Mondays and Tuesdays. So if they don't have any Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, it usually means because they sold out Monday, Tuesday when they restocked. And I know because I've been there way too many times. Check that giant bag. Probably half of it is like Hobby Lobby stuff. Yeah, there's a little bit of a puddle, boo. Whatever, you can't do anything about it. It's gone. It's in the jug. Sorry, I forgot to rearrange the camera so you guys can see me silk screening, but nobody really, or not silk screening, it's washing the screen. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see that, but I'm pretty sure once again you guys are tired of looking at the same back of the shirt for so long, especially since you've seen it since the beginning when it was blank. But yeah, that's kind of how you make the back of a shirt in under an hour and 30 minutes. Like I said, we still need to do the front, and technically it still wouldn't even be a finished product after we silk screen the front, because I want to add a little corner pouch on the shirt on the like left hand side with the name of the brand, and then also have that same kind of like matching patch on the shorts, and then obviously on the sweaters, long sleeves. You get you get the memo. On and on and on. It just be what it is. So let's see. We don't need to clean the screen completely, just be sure. For the most part, the bare minimum you get. And like I said, we're probably gonna trash this screen by like this weekend. We're probably getting a brand new one, that exact same design. So we can retire this one because you're not even seeing anything good. Sorry. So back to normal, guys. All that hard work just for that one little 30 seconds of fun. I know. Sorry. There we go. Hopefully nobody had any, what do we call them? Fears of heights. I know I do. Hope that wasn't too elevated for y'all. Let's come back to ground level. Come back and think about our next plan of attack as a team. So, ouchie, sorry. First things first is clean up our area, work area. Get the squeegee out of the way, get the paint out of the way. Make sure you cover up this space over here because it has ink. So grab a napkin, a piece of paper, or something. This is good. We'll leave this and put this here for now. Get ourselves clean. That's a big one. And also, I think drink some water. I know. Ooh, gotta keep hydrated. So, water break, guys. Everyone take a water break. Go grab some water. Ooh. Definitely feel better after that. What are we at? What are we at? What are we at? Thank you guys, all 31 of y'all, for sticking by with me so far. So, what are we at? 90 minutes? So, like I said, an hour and a half. It took us an hour and a half to iron the shirt, put the shirt on, silk screen, and wash 3 different screens to get this complete backside. Ta-da! What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. All honest opinions, criticisms are accepted here. We just want to grow and get better. Don't know how else to say it, guys. So, sadly, once again, the worst part, drying it. But on the bright side, it's done, and look at it. Isn't she so cute? I love you, Libby. You're so cute. She is the mascot, the best volleyball player, the best libero. So she plays defense. She digs the ball. That's why she has a little shovel. And these are little shovels up here on top as well that she can use when she needs them. It's like a love story because uh, this guy over here, I'll show you right now. I can still see some ink over here, even though we literally did this for like an hour ago. It's kind of crazy. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. And like I said, let us know in the comment section what you guys want to do next. You guys want to do the front of this one? You guys want to just move to a different color? This is not a dictatorship. It's a libmocracy. Libby, Libby, Libby. I know, guys. I'm sorry. This is the most boring part. I hate doing this. It is such a drag. Alright. Boom. What do you guys think about that? How are them apples? How you like them apples? What do you guys think? Took an hour and a half. Still a little bit of ink spots. I can see over here. It's not completely dried. So I definitely don't want to do the front just yet. Definitely want this to dry off. But yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Would you guys wear this? That's the big question of the day, guys. Let us know in the comment section. I guess the best thing we can do is just hang this to dry and switch over to a different shirt so we don't have to just watch me blow drying it off and it can still dry off. Go team, good idea. Ta-da! What do you guys think? Ta-da! Let's see. Can you guys see? I'm trying to see if you guys see it. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, you can see it. It looks good. I like it. Definitely gonna be wearing this as much as I can. So, like I was saying, let's see. Can you guys? What do you guys think about? Like, check this combo out. See, this is what I was thinking. See, so we have the embroidered digging on volleyball hat in white, black, with a white long sleeve digging on Libby Luna. What do you guys think about them apples? Let us know in the chat. This is 3D poofed embroidery. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it actually kind of sticks out a little bit. It's not just embroidered on the hat like normal embroidery. It's just a little bit of a poof, just a little poof. We have it in white. We have it in red. Still can't see it. I feel like we're getting bad lighting. So now we're gonna go finish this bad boy off. Let's get this bad boy ready. So first things first, We're gonna need to switch the hangers. And some might ask, Mr. Dignum, which I think is kind of weird that they just say it like that. Like instead of the fact that I have an actual first name that my mom gave me, because it wasn't Dignum. But you might ask, why did you do the exact same long sleeve twice? And let me give you guys an answer. The one on your left, this is a Shaka brand long sleeve. Great thick long sleeve if you're in the cold weather, cold area in America. I live in SoCal. Not what we need. This is a Gildan long sleeve. Very breathable, light, so it's not, and it's more stretchy of a cotton of like a fabric. The shakas, I feel like you're stuck in it, like you're stuck in that frame. No breathe, like it won't stretch, it does not breathe, does not let you breathe. Where this one over here gives you more space to work with, it's more stretchy. So now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna just pretty much do the same thing. We're gonna get it ready. We're gonna do the front now. So let's get, first things first, let's get this bad boy over here. And second, get it nice stretched out. And we're going to need two things. Not at the same time, but they need to get done. First things first is we're going to have to find the little Libby. So three things. Find the little Libby, the screen. We're going to need to find, we're going to need to tape it, and then we're going to need to iron this shirt. And we just got a comment. Let's read the comment, guys. Do you ever eat a Snicker upside down and get that veiny feeling in your tongue? Never. I've never done that, SW. You are the first. Chat. Has anybody done that? That's very interesting. Don't answer that, by the way, guys. Don't answer that. But that's very interesting, my guy. You're a very interesting cat for asking that. I've had a Snickers in the oven or in the freezer. I thought that was quite delicious, I might say. So it's gonna be a little bit more of the savvy this side, and that's okay because we want to make sure for sure that you get the image on a flat surface. So that's the first step. Second step is going to be us sitting down and looking for the Libby screen. So let's move this way. Let's put this over here for now. And be careful. See, ooh, error, beep, 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 beep. We got some ink. We got some ink. Oh, this is the worst. I hate it. So let's, it's as good as they're gonna get for now. Leave this here. Come over here. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's night been? We're just doing a vibe check. Give us a second, guys. And a water check. Water check. I don't know why, but it feels kind of warm out here, guys. Not sure if you guys are in the California area, but it's pretty warm out here, y'all. So, okay, first things first, like we said, is let's bring this over here. Let's go this way. First things first, let's go that way. And we are looking for the small mini version of the front or the back that we just did. So yeah, so we were talking nerd math. 32 ounces cost $35. That's like the deal on Amazon. Like if you're a silk screener, I highly recommend you guys like bulk up on that. Ooh, this jar of ink that we were just about to run out, it was 8 ounces. 8 ounces for $10. If you buy three of them, if you do the math, it's only 24 ounces, and you're spending $30. I would always tell you to go to Amazon and buy the black Amazon giant jug. 10 out of 10. But on Hobby Lobby, they actually are having a sale for $5.99 on the 8 ounces. So if you do the math, if we buy 8 ounces, four of them, that is 32 ounces, I want to say, for $20. So you can get 40 ounces for $30. 40 ounces of ink for $30. That sounds really good, actually. So, and I'm gonna just pull some screens, and then you guys tell me if you guys would be interested in seeing how they come out eventually. Let me. How do I look? So this is a Marth from Super Smash Brothers Melee, spiking a volleyball. One of my favorites. I need to make it with like the arch. This is Luffy's ship. Low key, I really want to do this with like some volleyballs. Like it's just a cargo ship of volleyballs. I think that would be awesome. This is our starter version of Libby, her diving for a volleyball. Let me get the angle a little bit higher. This is the name Digging them, but it just doesn't come out well in the medium. I've tried it and I was very disappointed. I was hurt by it, to be honest. Number 10, 0, not important. Portrait, numbers, giant 0. Once again, name. These we could probably throw away. We probably should. I don't think we're ever going to use them. They don't look good. And it breaks my heart because we spent money to print these out. This is a super small version of like the first original like Digging them logo. Same thing, same thing. I have a lot of like duplicates just because I didn't want to. I had to make a 2 batches of jerseys now that I think about it. And if I like you noticed, or like if you guys saw the process earlier, I used that one giant screen of Libby 4 different times, and each time I use it, it makes it the screen thinner and more susceptible for ink to go through where it shouldn't. So if I were to use the same screen 12 times, they would have been very spotty. Each jersey, like some jerseys, the first 2 jerseys would have been great. This is Roll, Mega Man's sister, sweeping. I think her sweeping volleyballs because her team just sweeps the opponents. I think that'd be hilarious. This was just a really awkward idea I had. The Marv spiking the ball with the name with Digsby, the guy with the shovels and skull, volleyball, and our nurse Leb. She heals the character. She heals like our the volleyball players when they get hurt. Giant Leb, giant Leb. Don't know if you guys listen to Against Me, but this is an Against Me screen. We try to make like our own custom shirts because I some of our favorite bands never got to the merch made that we would want. I sent my friend in Seattle a couple of those shirts, so that was really fun. We finally did that this year. Giant skull and shovel with a little skull and shovel in the bottom. Screen name, another roll sweeping. Don't know why I have 2 of those, but oh well. Portrait once again. Portrait. Mega Man. This one over here goes hard AF. I love it. This is so good. This is muy bueno. I love this one. We should keep like to the side. I know we should have a separate section. This we don't have a name for her. She has a beret with a chainsaw. I love her, but we don't have a name for her. That's definitely like on the list because she's definitely staying part of the crew, and this is a bigger version. What I realized with cutting screens is if you the more you add on the screen, the smaller the portrait's gonna be. So I almost hate to say it, but like this one right here, I don't know if you can see it, but on the bottom it has the name, has the character, then it has the volleyball. Because of having all that, the character herself just got shrunken down to compensate. Whereas this homegirl is just by herself, and I wish I had the ruler out here. I know it's here. I just used it, and I'll find it. Just because I'm actually more curious myself too. From the top of her beret to the bottom of her toes, it's 10 inches of like length for the character, the design on the back of a shirt. That's great compared to she comes out to 8, so 2 inches in height that we gain in the portrait, and then we can just add the name of the brand on the top and the bottom to compensate. So that was really cool to learn. That was fun. Thank you guys so much for stacking by for that. So same thing. Let's go. I guess put these here a little bit on the side, but not too far off. Mega Man, like I said, we're gonna need that. And like same thing, because we didn't put the volleyball or the name in that screen, the character is just bigger. We're not gonna need this. We made a shirt for my mom. That's why we're doing all of this, to try to hopefully get some YouTube revenue money and use that to buy her a house. Because she's worked her whole life to compensate for what we would never have. And gosh darn it, I'm just here playing volleyball and YouTubing. Like, same thing, Marth with a volleyball. With this one, you can't really make it bigger because the sword slashing goes from side to side. I don't know if maybe going horizontal with that would help. This is for our friend, so we're gonna need this a little bit more, like sooner than later. Same thing for her. Sooner than later, we're gonna need that. Queen, we found her. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Small little Libby here. Just trying to make sure, see if yeah, all the tape is still there, so you won't see the name. I wish I could, but it's just like the way the medium works on this. Like the way that she wrote the names is too small and too close together, so you almost don't see anything. This we're gonna need, and that's literally what we're gonna do next. We might end up, if we might have enough time and enough ink, we could probably do both of them at once. That'd be kind of cool. Get both of them done. This is an extra copy of the bottom. We're gonna eventually need that because I know the one we have now is gonna go bad pretty soon. Giant panda. I have to work with it, like cover up some spots, but it's still kind of cool. It's for one of the homies. Number, same thing for the homie. This is for the back. This is for him. We're making him like kind of like a custom birthday jersey. His birthday just passed, and he actually like bought like a cricket shirt from me, and now like I feel like I'm forever indebted to him because that thing peels, it tears, and that is not the vibe that I'm trying to put on the market. And the fact that he's still wearing it, is kind of like shows real friendship and loyalty. But portrait, we're almost done, guys. I think we're probably just literally put them all in the same spot right now. I already know we're good to go. We're locked in. So all of these at the moment, I'm gonna be back to the same spot pretty much. We won't be needing them at the moment. What we are gonna need first things first is Little Libby. Let's see how big this one is. Homegirl is yes, oh, like 6 inches, almost 6 inches tall by 5. That's pretty good. 6 by 5. I guess we can keep the ones that we know we're gonna need on top of the batch. We'll come back and work with those later. And sad, the worst part of all of this now back at it is us sitting down and taping it. But like I said, if we finish this up on time, we might have enough battery to do both this one and the white long sleeve we just finished. And low key, that would be kind of cool. It just, and also hopefully we can do it all with the little bit of black ink we have left. Because for sure we're gonna end up buying some tomorrow if they have some at Hobby Lobby, and we only have one Hobby Lobby here in the county. I want to say. Low key thinking about opening up a second one, but it's 12:20, and my phone's about to die, so I wouldn't even have enough time to like completely enjoy it with y'all guys. So let's get to it. First things first. It's gonna be a vibe check. Let's put something on. Second step. Move this more over here. Put this little ruler away. We're going to. Ooh, literally just got this nasty paint spot. Bruv. Really totally killing my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like that one Kendrick song. And y'all better not kill my vibe. Just kidding. What we do need though, before our vibe gets more ruined, is clean up that one spot. And this rag has ink on it, so let's not use it. That's why I always suggest wearing clothes you don't care if you're gonna get dirty, because you will smear on yourself, and that's like the worst, bruv. You do not want to get any kind of ink on y'all. And yes, this is like Bob Ross, happy accidents, don't get down on yourself. But at the end of the day, black ink does not come off. We're playing for keeps here, baby. Speaking of playing for keeps, that was like the last of that little piece of strip of tape. Okay. Ooh, no. Don't. Where did it go? Cool. Step one. Now, step two, sadly, is now going to be to toss this and hope that we have some more tape, because I know we've been going through it nonstop. Yo, yes, that's right. Shout out to Days of Futures Past Me with this clean, brand new. Sorry, my Power Ranger toy just broke and I don't want to break it. Oh my gosh! I literally see I don't want to break as I hear a crazy, horrible sound. I'll keep him here too. Shout outs to Days of Futures Past Me for buying this super, like, 2-pack of tape. Coming in the clutch. Like, I know I have a problem of like hoard buying. I think it's like a trauma. It's like trauma hoard buying, especially because after like COVID, with like everyone hoarding like toilet paper and everything. I was like, what the crazy times, man? Crazy, crazy times. Okay, so let's get this. But it makes a lot of sense. Like, you're literally going on lockdown. You don't know when you're gonna go out, and what do people use? A restroom a lot, food a lot. So I feel like I'm sure some of you might understand, like, y'all like that grew up during 1999. It's like it kind of gave you that whole Y2K fear all over again. And those people went ham on their bomb shelters. They're, it's kind of crazy. I'm just like literally still going to work during the pandemic just with a mask. Crazy. always so tedious. Let's get it. People still say that, right? Right. And what's funny too, I think I saw like school's back in session for most of y'all young kids, and I've been seeing like on the board like words that are banned, and it's just like words I've never even knew existed. Like y'all coming up with some interesting logo lingo, which is kind of cool, you know. Like each generation has their own way to speak. Like they'd be saying, you know, this kid, you know, homie got Riz. Back in my day, homie had swag. Lol. That's how old I am. Okay. I know, guys. Sorry. The two most annoying parts are almost done. Just for the glory of having our own custom shirts, right? Like, no, we can't just wear slunks like everyone else, right? Like, ugh, please. Oh no, don't tell me to put it on backwards. Yeah, I did. Because she should be the other way. Oops. That's what I get for talking smack. I would have laughed so hard if I literally silk screened it, put it on, had her like on the wrong side as I'm talking smack about a company that already has done what I'm trying to do. Like, literally would have been the definition of like humble yourself, boy. There's a reason why the almighty slugs are where they already are. And we're literally just working our way up. But at least we get to do it live with a whole audience, which is kind of cool. We got two new playlists out this week. One a regular disco edition. If you guys like disco, like ABBA, check that out. And then we have a goth disco featuring Grimes. Sorry. And Trust. So if you guys are fans of that kind of music, please check that out. That we won't get monetized for because we, you know, obviously use copyrighted music. But it would be cool to just have like our own custom like playlist for our own community. You know, if you guys have any requests or songs that you guys want to hear on a live volleyball game, please let us know. You know, if they're good, and we'll put them on. Unless YouTube says we can't, obviously, because of, you know, if the band is controversial or they're not allowed to be played, you know, in certain places. But Like I said, if it's good, we'll definitely bump it. We love finding new music and finding and spreading music to the community. And we're gonna be doing the exact same thing once we get our melee set up. We're big Super Smash Brother melee fans here. Almost there, guys. We're almost there. I know this is so boring. Yeah, just as good as it's gonna get, I guess. There we go, better. Because I remember I made that mistake on my shorts last week. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Almost broke this. Dang, had no idea. Kind of put my roller in between the chair. No bueno, guys. No bueno. So let's see where we're at. I'm pretty sure. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us. Out of nowhere, we got a giant bump, and y'all just some of y'all just dipped, but it's okay. So once again, 1 second, we're literally just going to heat this shirt up really fast in one spot. Get all the wrinkles out of this little area right here. It won't take long. Ironing, ironing, just trying to get our wrinkles out. Ironing, ironing. It's like if Daniel Johnson wrote a song about his wardrobe. Almost, guys. We're almost there, I promise. It's at 140. This is like the perfect temperature, I want to say. The shirt is nice and warm. We're almost there. We're almost there. I don't want to overdo it. There we go. That should be perfect. Kind of feels like one part of the Cricut heater gets warm compared to the other. There we go. So now we got this finished. We got a comment. Bro, get back to business. We don't want to hear you say ninja no more. I am getting back to business. This is very important. You guys don't understand the importance of ironing your clothes before you guys get to work. You don't understand now, but you'll thank me later when you do it once again. Or once you guys get your own little projects going. You'll understand why. You'll understand. And you'll thank me. But yeah, I'm sorry. It's not by choice. Didn't want to do that. Just sometimes you gotta have to. Money Geo. Sorry about that, Mr. Money Geo. Didn't mean to take your time away from you. I know. I know. It took my time away too. You think I wanted to spend that time ironing? No. Rather just spend that time having that shirt already made. But no one's gonna iron it themselves for us. Okay. So so we want to say like cool. Something like that. Let's see. Let's come back and get some vibes going. Very, very important here. That's why we make our own playlist. We make our own playlist. We make our own music, or our own clothes, everything here. So let's see. I think that's gonna be a good spot for now. Let's find the ink, and we're at like 20%, guys. I think we can pull off both tank tops, both the tank top and long sleeve we just did. Pretty exciting. Just trying to make sure we get it nice and even. Always the most important part, guys. Get it nice and even, pull it out of there, and then just do the next shirt. So that's like 5 inches off. Hmm. I think that should be good. Go. Trying to make sure that's good as it gets. It's close. This is like the center of the shirt. It's like right here. Yeah, I think that looks good. Moment of truth, guys. I know this. I hate this. This always gets so anxious, antsy. So let's go. Cool. Trust fam. I know. But it's all for the right reasons. I think that's good. Let's get it. Ink first, right? Check. Oh, it's dripping, and there's it's dripping, and I got it on me. Good thing at least I got it before it's too late. Our worst enemy, we're wet ink. especially when we're working with these light colors. Jose Cruz, if I was like 13, 14, yeah, I guess. If you're down, I'll make you one and you can buy it. It'd be kind of tough, like a gray one with black, just as G Unit on front. You're hilarious. Shout out to you, Jose. I remember those days. Those G Unit shoes, man. I remember like at the time my bestie got a pair. Homie was playing Yu Gi Oh like at a serious level and wearing G Unit and like Fat Farms. I was just like, bro, you're having like an identity crisis. You want to be a thug, but yet you're playing these children's card games with us. Like, oh man, I remember. I was there when Many Men came out. Get Rich or Die Trying. I was there. That was me. You know, our homeboy Lloyd Banks. That he was pretty good too. You know, do you listen to him now as an adult? Like, not like he was an adult back then, but like, have you listened to him recently? Like, talk about his ventures and like how he invests into vitamin water and how he had to get away from like Lloyd and all of them because, sadly enough, they couldn't get away from their past. They didn't realize that their life now was artists, businessmen, moguls. Like 50 talks about how like he doesn't even drink anymore, how he will literally open a champagne bottle at parties and he'll be literally going around the whole party handing everybody drinks of the out of the bottle, and then once he runs out he'll ask the waiter to refill it with like cranberry juice or like sparkling water, I think vitamin water, and he'll start chugging at the party like that. And he says this because he doesn't want people to think that he doesn't have a good time, but he understands that he he's more important and he can't just be getting drunk anymore. Which is definitely true when you think about it. Once you realize what your purpose is, you can't just be taking the shortcut anymore. And when you have people who put their trust in you can't let them down. That's like the worst. Like, who cares if you let yourself down? But when you let people down that actually like cared about you and believed in you, that right there is the worst. One, and we'll go one more. A G Unit shirt, a white tank with a G Unit in red would go hard. And it's funny because we actually do have both. We have the red ink. That's why I bring it up. Personally, me, I'm not a fan of gray, the color, like as a primary shirt color, but I understand a lot of people do. Okay. And cool, we still definitely have enough to do the other shirt. Alright, guys, moment of truth. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit more. Moment of truth, give me 1 second, guys. There we go. I think that's a good one. Ready? Cool. Hands are as clean as they can be. Three, two, one. Let it rip. The queen has arrived. From like what's his name? Jay Fizzy, the guy that did Sierra 1 2 Step. Instead of it being like Sierra, Libby has arrived. The queen is here. Oh my gosh, that's like funny like YouTube content for that I'm thinking about. Like I could use like 1 2 Step and then use it as like volleyball maturities when you realize like you need to be 1 step faster than the server. And like I think that's kind of funny. All right, cool. And actually, before I forget, we're not going to wash this off. We're actually going to leave this on, and we're gonna try to get this shirt off as fast as possible. Or actually, I think I might as well just wash it. I think it'd be better to wash it. Like I was saying, don't try to cut corners. Just wash it. No, I mean just cut corners. I guess this one time because we would need to wash it and hope that the screen doesn't get wet through. It was all still fresh ink, so any kind of touch will ruin anything that we've got going on for ourselves right now. Perfect. That's as good as it's gonna get for now. We can leave that there. And now let's get this bad boy. Give me 1 second, guys. We're literally gonna try to do this as quick as possible because sometimes when you have ink on a screen, it'll kind of like harden during in the mesh, and it won't get a good clean spill. You can see like there's a little bit of like cotton or something. There's something there on the corner where we're literally going to put ink on right now. So let's try to get that out of the way. Kind of breaking our own little rules right now, but we're doing this in a hurry. Because, like I said, I can already tell if we didn't wash it, like that part right there. Like that part's really important. Honestly, just like her little shovels. Yeah, it looks good. The anxiety, I promise you guys, is killing me. Just hope it comes out good. Maybe like that. All right. It's moment of truth. Let's go. Like, I wish that was enough. Perfect. So got a little bit left over too. How much? Not really too sure, but that's not the question right now. The question is, can we just get this one finished? And I think the answer is yes, we can. Oh yeah, that's way more than enough. One more, guys. Cool. Let's try to clean up a little bit because it's almost getting to that time, anyways. Still got a little bit of black ink. For how long, I don't know, but let's be grateful we still got it. Let's see, let's try to get a good reveal shot. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What do you guys think? Let us know. Let us know what was your favorite part of today's stream. Very successful stream. Another one, guys. Thank you guys so much. Literally, you guys are all helping me, helping our dreams come true. So just one day at a time, right? One day at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's what they tell us. So we're down to 10%. We'll keep the stream going for a little bit longer. We're literally going to. Umba 15 is back. What's up, Umba 15? Welcome back, 3. We're literally going to just clean the shirt. Or not clean the shirt, but clean our screen. Let us know what you guys think was your favorite design of the day. I know we literally just, I feel like kind of just did her, focused on her, but that was kind of always the plan. Because if you guys don't know, now you know. This channel is all about her. This is her channel. We just live in it. Her name is Libby Luna, and don't forget her name, and don't wear it out. So let's see. Let's give you guys a quick shout out once again. Thank you guys so much for being part of this stream. We'll be back, I guess, tomorrow. If, if you guys are gonna come back, we'll do one tomorrow. Uh, Definitely spilling too much ink or too much water. Definitely feel it. That's why I always suggest getting like a bigger and better water station to clean these out. That don't have your inventory anywhere near your cleaning station, even though as you can see, obviously I'm not doing that either because my stuff is literally hanging right next to it. So we can put this over here for a second. Let's grab one of these bad boys, place it here. Pretty much get them ready for either tomorrow if we're gonna use them again. Is anybody like an afternooner? Does anybody have free time in the afternoon, evening, maybe before 5? We could stream before 5 if you can get a couple heads in there. Just wanting to see if you guys are interested in that. Let's see. Show off a little bit of the collection now that we got some people in here. Literally shovels and a volleyball. We're digging them. That's like the whole point. Let's see. What can I do? I do it like, cause I kind of want like a little bit of an angle. There we go. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to wash my hands and dry them off. It's always like the worst part. I already feel like I went through all my napkins too. You know, I obviously you don't like you're not thinking like your napkin intake while you're making or selling these things. You're like, oh, I gotta make sure I sell these at $75 a piece so I can make back all the money I spent on my napkins. It's like, no, that's just part of the game. It's the name of the game that we gotta play. So I guess for the last couple of minutes or so that we're here hanging out, we're going to just blow dry it off. So I just wanted to get that angle space. I'll rotate it this way. And crazy to think this is the lowest we've had in members all day. Bro, the fact that this is the lowest amount of members we've had on the stream all day, that's crazy. Like normally, like I feel like half the time all we hit is 20. But like we literally were like out. Jack, I like both. Jack, this is literally a house that Taylor Swift and Kesha built. Libby Luna loves both as well. Very big Taylor Swift fans here and Kesha. Like, don't get me wrong, I do kind of wish we had like the arch here as well. I feel like it would complete it. Like, love Taylor Swift. Let me lower it. I just realized you guys are looking at like a little like projector box thingy. Anybody else here? Fans of Taylor Swift? Fans of Kesha? I know Kesha just released a new song. And like it's doing surprisingly well. I think she released it like by herself. And people are like kind of, how do I say it? People are giving her props because the new single that she put out by herself is already doing better than Katy Perry's single that she just recently put out, and Katy Perry did it all with the whole team. So, cheers to her. I believe too that the person that Katy Perry is working with is like a, a cute music producer that Keisha had a problem with. So that's even better. The fact that she was able to be both her like abuser and a fellow competitor in the same time at the same time. Shout out to her. Shout out to Kesha. So we just finished our goth Libby Luna. I think she came out great. Love it. Love it. Love it. Definitely do think having the arch would help. What do you guys think? Do you guys think having this arch, the front, the name on the top and the bottom would look better, or is this fine enough? I agree. I do think it would look better. I just need to go buy it, or not buy it, but make it. I'll probably do that pretty soon. Thank you so much, Jack, for asking. Yeah, we love that kind of pop music here. We have a lot of Taylor Swift on our playlist, so if you guys are Taylor Swift fans, check it out. We got some deep cuts. For example, like Forever and Always, Hey Steven, Mean. Mean's not a deep cut. Everyone knows Mean. This is pretty much just about ready, and we gotta get ready to get out of here. That phone's about to die. So let's finish drying this off. We're gonna start putting everything away. Thank you guys once again so much from the bottom of my heart for hanging out with us, watching us create this fun art. I was literally just gonna like lay in bed all night and just rot away miserable. I'm really glad I got up and did this. I still wouldn't wear this for like a run or anything, but it's thinner and I can wear this at volleyball at least for like warm ups and not feel like I'm suffocating. 'Cause that's how I felt with that one. And like I can't like obviously I'm not gonna sell it, can't sell it, or, like I can only wear it when it's like super cold now. We also got like a white. I guess we're in a white Libby era because we got a white zip up hoodie that we're gonna do the exact same thing to. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm just finishing up a couple spots over here. I know you wouldn't think it, but it's such an important process. You gotta make sure your ink is all dry. Ink is dry. See what do you mean? See what I mean? Boom. Classic black and white combo. I can't even see it. Look at that. What do you guys think about that? See what I mean? Trying to make some magic here. We got the hat combo. We got the shirt combo. So I guess we'll spend the last couple minutes. We'll talk about the characters. That's Libby. Her name is Libby Luna. And she's a really, really, really good volleyball player. And then we got homeboy over here. I need to do the skull in white so you can differentiate. I can't even say it. So you could distinguish. How about that? The skull and the helmet. But yeah, digging them because we are liberos. We use shovels to pass the ball. That's why he has two shovels. She has a shovel. It's just what we do. So we got that. Ooh, I know what I can do too. Actually, I didn't even realize it. See what I mean? We got that's the back. That's what the back looks like. And then that's what the front looks like. What do you guys think? Should we do the arch in the front as well? Or just leave it as it is? I do think leaving the or having the arch kind of makes the shirt more, gives the shirt more context. All right, guys, we're at 4%. So I guess let's just run down. That's Libby. That's Digsby. And then we got one more. We got two more actually. Let's go. We got the opposite. And then the outside. All right, guys. Let us know what you guys think. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. We'll do it all again tomorrow. We're literally at 4%. Our phone's gonna die. Thank you guys so much. This is Jose from Digging Them. Just want to say thank you. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Have a great night. See ya. Peace.